Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. You'll notice here to the left of Link, we have a fortune teller. You can go in here and get your health restored, and also pay some rupees to get a hint on where to go next. But since we know where to go next, we're just going to come south here to Kakariko Village. If we check my map here, we'll see that X, that's where I need to go. But instead of going there, I'm going to search for some secrets. So by coming all the way to the left here and jumping in this little pit, I find a chest with some bombs, and I can use those bombs to blow a hole in the wall. Telltale sign is those little three circles that indicate a spot where you can bomb. And within this secret room, we find a heart piece. I'm also accumulating rupees here because I need 100 rupees for an item. And there we go, I've got my 100 rupees. So by coming south here, I can buy a bottle for 100 rupees. Bottles are great. You can put a lot of different stuff in them in this game. You can put potions in them, which can restore health or magic. And you can also put fairies in them, who also restore health and will be used automatically if you happen to die. There's one more house here, that in the basement there is another secret room. So bomb the wall again, and do this little puzzle to open up all of these chests. And we get lots of more rupees. So it's not a big deal to spend 100 rupees on a bottle because, as you can see, I'm already back over 100. Rupees are not that difficult to come by in this game. So let's go in and talk to the old lady that we're supposed to talk to. Remember, we're looking for an elder. And apparently he is not around. So this old woman is going to tell us a little bit about the Master Sword. Which is familiar to anyone who's played a Zelda game. They use it pretty much in every game. So she tells me there is someone else in the village who can tell me where the elder is. So I'm going to jump down here and actually sneak into this house. If you look at this picture on the wall, it's a Mario. And if you pull on it, well, usually you're supposed to get rupees there, but for some reason I didn't. And the reason I snuck in is because if I talk to this woman outside, she calls the guards on me. Remember, they think I kidnapped Princess Zelda, so all of the soldiers are looking for me. This bedridden boy gives me another item, the bug catching net. Can use this to catch some creatures, including fairies, and also bugs like bees. Second bottle is in the bar here. There's a total of 4 bottles in the game. You get the other 2 much later. Come here, buddy. You can't catch that guy until much later. There's a lot of grass up here, and there's another secret room down here. Now, normally you wouldn't know you could bomb into this until much later in the game again. But because I know about it, I'm going to go in now. My mortal enemy, rats. Come here. Yeah. So nothing too spectacular in here, but the key was I got more bombs. Because there's a couple more places I need to bomb to get some more items. So the person we need to talk to in town is this little boy. Don't worry, I won't tell any of the bad guys. He marks your map and lets you know where the Elder is, way on the other side of the world. There's an item shop in here. You can get bombs if you want, a red potion which restores health, or a heart piece which will restore 1 heart canister. And if you come up into this old lady's house, you can bomb the wall. And inside you'll find more rupees. Adventuring. That pretty much does it for Kakariko Village. So I have 1 more heart piece to get before I start heading over to the east. And to do that, I come into this house. We have some quarreling twin brothers who have barricaded their wall because they're upset with each other. Well, I need to get through, so to heck with that barricade. And then we have a little mini game. You have to get through this maze in 15 seconds. And this is the best route to take. Hang a left up here, jump over this post, and you can usually do it in 8 to 10 seconds. And now we have another heart canister. Sweet. So that's it for the western side of the map. We're gonna get 1 more heart piece before we start heading over towards the first dungeon and the Elder. So as I mentioned in my first video, I'm gonna be dodging most enemies here and liberally using my boomerang. In essence, for me anyway, the boomerang is a more effective weapon than the sword. In most fights. The wall looks like this, you can also bomb it. Inside is a great fairy who will restore all of your heart pieces, or all of your heart canisters if you're out of health. Ugh. And by coming south here, it's the last heart piece I'm gonna collect. Go inside this temple. Push these blocks out of the way to get the chest, and inside is bombs. You have to exit to reset it. Now, normally you wouldn't do this until, again, much later in the game, but I can do it now because I'm aware of it. And now you're aware of it. So by opening up that little hatch there, we got a heart piece by draining all the water. I could continue to the east. There's a little deserted area around the lake, but I'm not going to do that until a little bit later. So instead, we're going to head up here to the north, stun all these guys, and I'm going to go cash in that mushroom I found and get some magic powder. Eek. Couple close calls. I've been pretty lucky so far. Come here. Maybe I'll just kill you. See, I do kill some enemies. So up here we have the magic shop. We have this little enemy here. You have to stun it first before you can actually hit it. And the witch here, you have to give the mushroom. She says, come back later. What that means is go off the screen and come back. Now, if you don't stun that enemy, that's what happens. And pick up your magic powder. You can buy potions. Red does health. Green does magic, and blue does both health and magic. And let's try out this powder. If I use it on our little friend up here. What the heck is that? Looks like a hot dog. So that's about it. I've gotten pretty much what I can get now before the first dungeon. I mean, there are a couple other things I could get, but I'm going to be in the area of them for the second dungeon, so I'm just going to wait to get them until I head over there. So now we need to talk to the Elder we've been looking for. There's another Cave of the Great Fairy, in case you're low on health. And this is the Elder, Sahasrahla. Well, I'm a hero. Of course I'm looking for it. Yes, I do wish to find it. Fetch quests. Where would you be in an RPG without them? Suspicious wall. That sound means you can bust it open with a bomb. So there you see where the pendant is. We're going to eventually need to get all 3 of them to get the Master Sword. So that is our current quest. Try to dodge these guys. I might want to kill this one. It's kind of in the way. Ugh. Can't catch me. And let's just bug these 2 by activating them. Aww. And here we are, the Eastern Palace. So in my next episode, we will start exploring. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.